top of a cloud can have vastly different environments when it comes to electrical charges. Nevertheless, scientists have found that an impressive flow of electricity can be sent straight up through the cloud into the sky under specific conditions, which then brings these blue flashes or jets to life. Elves. Here's something interesting that you probably didn't see coming. These blue flashes are not just a product, but a producer as well. Over time, scientists have found out that these light emissions make elves. And no, it isn't the little fairy folks of bedtime stories or Santa's workshop you're probably thinking. ELVS is an acronym for Emission of Light and Very Low Frequency Perturbations, due to electromagnetic pulse sources. That's a bit of a stretch even for an acronym, but it's fun, so we'll take it. Each blue flash fast-tracks electrons, which creates intense pulses of radio waves that move towards the ionosphere, located almost 50 miles above the surface of the Earth. This flow of energy in turn generates fast-moving circles of ultraviolet and blue light that pulse in a rippling circular or ring-like motion. We have a lot to learn about this strange and exciting phenomenon, and that's why we're currently observing it through equipment on the International Space Station. The European ASIM positioned above the Pacific Ocean are so critical and valuable to science. While there seems to be no danger in these emissions and light shows, they are one of the many odd but interesting happenings in our clouds and overall atmosphere. One such example is the red Sprites, another playful name for powerful energy. Now, these events have been tracked by scientists for over 100 years from both the ground and the sky. However, the name Sprite wasn't given to this other mysterious phenomenon until the 1990s, when Dr. Davis Sentman from the University of Alaska felt this discharge had a whimsical and fleeting nature, like that of a mythical sprite. These charged-up red bursts emit a short but powerful eruption of light that branches down like a root structure towards the Earth, or up towards the upper levels of the atmosphere. The branches often range in color from red to blue and then down to white with decreasing altitude. Ultimately, this begs the question, is there a connection between these two events? Well, there could be, who knows? But it's precisely why further research is necessary. Asteroids. Sometimes when we talk about these mysterious phenomena happening around us, it seems as though the world is falling apart. Well, when it comes to self-destructive asteroids, then perhaps the world might just fall apart. In 1988, a self-destructive asteroid called Galt was discovered. Galt sits in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and according to observations from the Hubble telescope, it is anything but unexceptional. Two big trails are spreading out right behind Galt. One is about 800,000 kilometers in length and 4,800 kilometers wide, while the other is about a quarter as long. Both tails look like a comet and are being pushed out by the solar winds. But comet tails are composed of ice crystals and gas. These tails are made of dust and rubble that are being flung off by the asteroid at a walking pace. The idea that such a thing exists alone is intriguing. Once every 2 hours, the Galt spins, which results in fast enough flinging to cause landslides and throw the debris away at an escape velocity. The disintegration of this asteroid results from something known as the Yarkovsky-O'Keefe